YouTube? It's your girl K's Beauty World, and I'm back at it again with another freaking video. What? Yes, honey, your girl is back with another freaking video. Let's get it, let's go, let's get it, let's go. Twerk, 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 twerk. Yes, honey, yes, yes, yes. So today I'm coming to you guys. First of all, I would like to say subscribe to my channel, comment down below if there is anything that you would like to see here on this channel. Share me with the whole entire world because there is nothing but positive vibes here on this channel. Also, I wanted to say happy Wednesday. I did forget to post yesterday, so I'm so sorry, but I will post today. So today I am doing a cooking tutorial. So I basically enjoy cooking at times when I'm in the mood. So today is one of the days where I'm in the mood. So today I will be cooking ribs. Now when I cook ribs, they are individually cooked like this, and they have the bones and stuff like that in them. I really don't like the other ribs the other way, but we make it work. So I seasoned my ribs last night, got them all together. The seasonings that I use is Adobe. I don't really know how to say this, but it has mainly garlic powder, onion powder, pepper. It has basically everything that you would use, and also I use additional pepper because I like the taste of pepper. I use onion powder and garlic powder. I do not use any kind of onion salt or garlic salt or anything like that because it makes your food very salty. So when I cook my ribs, I do dip them in flour to batter them and then fry them. Then I make a homemade sauce that my mom, shout out to you, Mom, Barbara, taught me how to make. And then I dip the ribs in there, and then from there I cook them in the oven for the remaining of the time, and that basically softens or make the ribs more tender. So yeah, just follow me along and we will get there. So first and foremost, of course, you wash your hands when you are dealing with food, and I've already washed my hands. But I just want you guys to know that I am sanitary. And I have my grease heating up behind me. I will run and get my barbecue sauce that I do use as well. So as far as the barbecue sauce that I use to mix my ribs with, I use Sweet Baby Ray's. I use any basically kind of barbecue sauce that is out there because I make it into my own with spices, everything else, and I will show you guys that soon. So now I'm going to start dipping my ribs here in my batter, and it's up to you however many you want to put in the pan at a time. But like I said, I just put them in the pan, get them golden brown. Once I get them golden brown, then I change into having, get them into another pan to dip in my sauce. So I'm going to move my camera from this side to this side over to my stove area. And this is my heated pan that I'll be using. Now people use brown paper bags back in the day, but I use plastic bags, so it doesn't really matter what kind of bag you use, long as you use something that'll get your flour going. You feel me? So yeah. So as I place my ribs in here, I just be very careful because I don't like grease popping on me, but it's life. Sometimes you have to deal with it and just go with the flow. So this is all I put in here at a time, and I have a little bit too much grease in here, so I'm going to keep a very close eye on this. Just going to rinse my hands off really quick. Sorry about that. And it has been a pretty stressful day for me today, so when I get in these stressful moments, I take and get me a glass of wine and I cook my food. So I do have my glass of wine here, cooking my food. And I really don't care if people judge me for drinking because I don't drink a lot. I'm not an alcoholic. by any means. There are times that you do need a drink to calm down throughout your day and so forth that way. So there you go with that part. So this is my pan that I'm going to take and I'm going to mix my sauce in. This video is going to be probably longer than usual, but I'm just trying to show you guys what I do to my ribs. And again, like I said, I just cook my ribs till they are brown in the pan, but I don't cook them fully because that's what you got the oven for, and you're going to put it in the oven as well. So at this point, I am putting all of the barbecue sauce here into a pan. And if anybody know any other ways to cook this, feel free to reach out to me, because this is the Carolina style, how we make our ribs back home in North Carolina. So like I said, I was taught by my mom, and this is just how she cooks her stuff. Give me 1 second, let me flip over my stuff. Don't want it to burn though. Don't want it to burn though. Of course, we got them nice and brown, turning them, because you don't want them to stay on one side too long, and then it just basically overcooks on one side. And again, I didn't know I had this much grease in there, so that's why I'm really keeping an eye on the pan as I speak. So I'm going to continue to get the barbecue sauce out. And I think I have it all out because I just spilled some on the floor. Alright, so here's my barbecue sauce. All my barbecue sauce I have here in the pan. At this point, I do add hot sauce because I like my ribs spicy. I like everything spicy, so I do add hot sauce. I'm going to add some Red Hot Frank's hot sauce. I prefer Texas Pete. But at the time, they did not have Texas Pete in stock, so I had to go with the Frank's Red Hot Sauce. There is a difference when it comes to hot sauce. Believe me, I'm a firm believer, so I know. So I don't know approximately how much hot sauce to put in there, but I do put a good amount of hot sauce in there, and it looks like that. Once I have put my hot sauce in there, I put syrup in there. Syrup is going to make it sweet. And it's also gonna make it stick to the ribs. You don't want to put too much in here, because if you put too much in here, then your sauce is pretty much gonna taste like syrup, and you don't want it to taste like syrup. I use a generic brand of syrup. It does not matter what kind of syrup you use. It is okay to just have a regular brand. Once I have completed this method and put my stuff in the pan, I then put it on a low heat and let it heat up so all the stuff can mix up together. So that's what I'm going to do now. And so I set that on 3. But like I said, whatever you want to put it on, that's your choice to put it on. And at this time, I'm going to put the remainder of my stuff in here because I like to keep my kitchen clean as I go. So I put the rest of my ribs in the bag here. And then I'm going to put my seasonings up that I showed you. Just a quick look at what my ribs are looking like now. Let me show you. I don't want my camera to fall. But this is what my ribs are looking like as of now. They're almost done and ready for me. Well, not almost done, but they're almost ready for me to take out of the pan. To go on to the next step. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. And of course my camera doesn't want to pause. 1 second. Alright, so again I am back, and what I just did was basically prep my pan. This is my pan I have to put the ribs in to drain the grease, because once I put my ribs in my dipping sauce, I do not want the grease to be everywhere, so I just did this really quick. So I'm getting ready to take the ribs out because they are brown on each side and I don't want them to burn. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back again. So right now at this time, I will start focusing more on my sauce since I got the first part done. So I'm just going to stir up my sauce here. And I do believe in tasting the product that you make, because for any reason you do not want the product to come out being nasty or too high or anything like that. So I do taste my product. Just a little simple taste like that. My phone won't focus in, but sorry. Just a little simple taste. And of course I told you that I like spicier food, so I'm going to add some more hot sauce to my stuff here. You can also add vinegar, because let me tell you, down south we believe in vinegar when it comes to stuff. I eat pork. I've always ate pork. There's nothing wrong with eating pork. I believe that, you know, if you were grown up on something, there's no reason to change what you believe and how you've grown up because of a person telling you that pork is not healthy. We all know that pork causes high blood pressure. I am in the medical field. Yes, I do know that, but I'm not going to change my roots because of that. I just know the limitations that you're supposed to have when eating pork. Point blank, period. So again, I have the sauce like I make it, or how I want it made, and it's hot and it's spicy and it's good like this. So I'm going to head back over to this side, and I'm going to finish up cooking my ribs. I have just turned on the oven to 350 to let them sit in there and cook. So I will be back to show you guys an update on the food once I get the sauce and everything on them and put them in the oven. Alright, you guys, so I'm back, and at this time I have cooked my meat to make it brown enough. And what I'm going to do now is just dip it in the sauce, and we're going to put it in the oven at that point. My oven is heated to 350, so we're all set with that part. So yeah, let's get it. So of course I just dip it in the sauce that I made, and I just put it in the pan lined up. And I'll switch to this side so you guys can see more of what I am doing here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So I have my rib. I'm dipping it in my sauce here. My pan is a little too small, but it is alright. Okay. And I do it one by one so I can make sure that I get everything saucy like I like it. And again, you don't cook it all the way through on the frying pan, because you don't want your meat to be too tough. You want to make sure you cook it well enough that it is brown on both sides, and that's why it goes in the oven for the remaining part of the time. Bet y'all didn't know this girl can cook, though. But she can cook. I get it from my mama. What? And these are some decent size ribs. Again, I like these kinds versus the other kind you see, because I love the ones with the bones in them. I don't know why, but that's what we grew up on, so I like those better. Almost done here. And this is the last one I have. And again, I put it in this pan first with the napkins to drain all the grease, so I would not have a bunch of grease in my sauce here, because you wouldn't want that. The remaining of the sauce I have, remember it was a full pan, this is what I had left, and I'll just go ahead and pour it over here to make sure I have some very saucy ribs, and that's the way I like it. So once I'm done with that part, I just basically wrap it with aluminum foil, of course, because you don't want them to dry out with nothing being on top of the ribs. So this is what the ribs look like right now in the pan. Ooh. It looks so good. So, aluminum foil time. And I will keep this in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on the standpoint of how it cooks, how fast it cooks, how slow it cooks, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, I set my oven on 350. So at this point, I will set them in there for 30 minutes to 45 minutes to make sure they're done. I think I'm going to have a little salad with it, so it is a healthy meal. And that is all from me today. I hope you like my video. Subscribe to my channel again. Follow all my social media. The link will be down below. And hit your girl up in the comment section. I will see you guys later. Bye.